Hello, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Wednesday, the 27th of December, 2023. I'm Jeannie, and I am so glad that you've decided to come along for the ride on this final hump day of the year. Well, that time is coming on now. The holidays are, officially coming to a close now. We've got one left. We've just got New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and that's it. And then we're all said and done. So the time has come to start taking down the decorations. We had a few new ones this year. We actually had this adorable little hippopotamus that we got this year, and all of our ornaments are coming down. It's time to change out the napkins on the table. No longer will we be needing these Christmas napkins, and of course I won't be wearing one of these again for a little while. It's all over. And sadly, along with that all being over, a lot of times it ends up being that the happiness of the season, the merriment of the season seems to also go away, and then people start getting really sad. I heard some kind of statistic that Christmas and right after Christmas is one of the highest times of the year for people to sink into depression and sadness. And I can understand why, especially as I did talk to you earlier in the month about the whole thing about being sensitive with people who have sad memories attached to the Christmas holidays, the season, and be sensitive about that and don't just be all holly jolly around them all the time, because it may not be a holly jolly time for them. So I'm not trying to bring you down. Listen to what I'm saying. It's very important for us to recall all the Merry Christmases that we mouthed, all the Happy New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, all those things that we said for the last several weeks now, and will continue to say for the next little bit, usually all through January, people saying Happy New Year to you. Remember that just because the ornaments went away, just because the decorations and the napkins with the Christmas decorations on them and little things, just because they've gone away for next, say, 11 and a half months, that doesn't mean that the merry and the happy has to go away. We need to continually grasp that joy. Our pastor did a whole series on Advent and what each of the Advent candles stood for, and each week in December he lit a different one. Of course, there was joy and there was peace and there was purity, etc. But when he got to the joy one, that was the one that really touched my heart, because we get confused with, we mistake joy and happiness together. And of course, joy is something you have deep within. Happiness is something that's just temporary, like Christmas holidays, okay? Like wearing this thing. I wouldn't wear this thing any other month of the year except December. And even then, people are like, you really wear that? Yeah, I do sometimes. But that doesn't mean, just because I don't wear the hat doesn't mean I can't still put joy on my head and carry joy with me everywhere I go. Because joy is something deep within you. You could have joy while you're weeping. Have you imagined that? You ever say, I was so happy I had tears of joy? I cried tears of joy. You can have that joy deep within your heart, deep within yourself, without being all happy and clappy. Do you understand what I'm saying? So listen, just because the ornaments are coming off the tree, just because you're taking the lights off the bushes outside, just because you're taking these things down and changing these out now for regular white napkins again, just because you're doing that does not mean that you can't continue the joy in your heart and let it carry over into this new year and into just as simple as your day today. All right? Be joy, okay? Now listen, go out and be a blessing to somebody today. Be their joy. Bring some joy to them if they're really sad while they're taking down their ornaments and decorations. Because around here, they start decorating in the South right at Thanksgiving. And usually right after Christmas, they usually don't even wait till New Year's to take down their decorations. Just because they're doing that doesn't mean that you can't be joy to them and say, hey, listen, maybe you might need to pitch in and help them take their decorations down. Some people really overdo it. Don't forget also to tune into my program Through the Eyes of a New York Woman every Saturday at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, AM and PM. We're back on our regular program now. All the Christmas stuff is over. So you can tune in on ultimateoldiesradio.com. That's Eastern Time on 9 o'clock and 8 o'clock Central, AM and PM. And then you can hear an on-care presentation on Sundays at 4 Central, 5 Eastern, AM and PM on oldie700.com, oldie700.com. Tune in if you get a chance, okay? I'd love for you to tune in. All right. Now, you be blessed. And don't forget, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so. This could be a new thing you do for 2024, or you could just do it today. Jeanne Sigler, JeanneSigler. Hit the subscribe button, that notification bell, ding. I'll let you know every time another Take Two is posting. I got lots of fun stuff planned for 2024, so don't go away, okay? I love you all very much. Happy New Year, everybody. And I mean joyful New Year. I hope this is the best year of your life. I love you, and I'll see you next week, which is next year. Bye-bye.